Hey, are you thinking about how much you love your home? Well, if you've been living in your home over the last few years, you may already know this, but your home's been loving you back by appreciating in value. There are new programs that you may be eligible to take advantage of that will allow you to access the increase in your home's value that don't involve you refinancing your primary mortgage. With the recent increase that we've seen in interest rates, it makes more sense now than ever to consider a home equity loan or a home equity line of credit. Reason number one, keep your interest rate low. Let's say we have a friend named Bob. Okay, now here's a simulation for you. Let's say our friend Bob has a $300,000 mortgage balance at 3%. But Bob wants $50,000 cash from his equity to invest into his business. A traditional refinance would cause Bob to forfeit his $300,000 mortgage at 3% and increase his loan amount to $350,000 at, let's say, 7%. Not only did Bob's interest rate just go up, but his monthly payment is much higher than it was before because he refinanced his entire mortgage balance. Bob's new monthly payment at his 7% interest would be $2,329. Okay, now let's compare Bob's traditional refinance with a home equity loan. A home equity loan will allow Bob to keep his $300,000 mortgage balance at 3%, and Bob would be given a separate loan for the $50,000 at, let's say, 10%. If Bob chooses the home equity loan, then Bob's new $50,000 home equity loan payment will be $439, and he will keep his $1,265 payment here. Bob's new combined payment will be $1,704, which is $625 less than what he would have paid with his traditional refinance. If Bob chooses the home equity loan, Bob will save $625 per month and $224,986 in total interest payments over the life of the loan. That's pretty awesome. Okay, now, all of that is great and wonderful, but let's move on to reason number two, and that is lower fees. Look guys, all loans have fees. It just depends on whether Bob wants to pay more or less of them. A traditional refinance can cost Bob up to 3% in lender fees. In this case, that's $10,500. This $10,500 is going to come out of the $50,000 he wants to invest into his business, leaving him with $39,500. That's not going to be a fun conversation. On the other hand, a home equity loan is not only going to save Bob money and interest like we previously discussed, but he will reap the added benefit of lower fees. If we use the same 3% lender fee, for example, and apply it exclusively to the $50,000 he's looking for, his lender fee is only $1,500. That $1,500 is going to come out of his $50,000 that he wants to invest into his business, leaving him with $48,500 total, which is $9,000 more than he would have gotten with his traditional refinance. I don't know about you, but that's a great reason to think about a home equity loan. So there you have it. Two excellent reasons to consider a home equity loan over a traditional refinance. There's tons of other perks that I didn't get to touch base on, but those are the two most tangible benefits. In this market, you need to have someone who understands home finance, who can point you in the right direction and help you keep as much money in your pockets as possible. Click my link in the bio and let's connect so that way we can start turning those dreams into plans and those plans into reality.